Hello everyone and welcome again in our case study discussion. It is to inform you that Institute has already issued Mall Test Paper Series 2 for May 2024 attempt, and all the case study of that Mall Test paper has been included in our case study PDF. So now you can download the new case study PDF from our Telegram channel. The link of the Telegram channel will be given in the description of this video. So now we'll be discussing Model Test Paper Series 2 of May 2024 case study. So let us start case study number 29 of our case study PDF. Chalega, which is nothing but from MTP May 2024 Series 2. Series 1 MTP case studies has already have been discussed in our previous videos. Okay? Yes, sir. Now let us start the discussion. ABC Limited is a diversified business group operating in multiple business segments across different parts of the world. It maintains its books of account and publishes annual financial statement under Ind AS. The finance team has been working on closing the books of account and generating financial statement for the year ended 31st March 2003 and are facing issues in the following transaction while finalizing the financial statement. So they have given some transaction. Let us read. One of the businesses of ABC Limited is of manufacturing sugar and chemical. The company has taken a term loan of 5 crore from State Bank to buy certain plant and machinery during the year ended 31st March 2002. The loan is repayable over a period of 5 years. The terms and conditions of loan agreement require the company to maintain a current ratio of 1.33:1 and debt equity ratio of 1:2. So these were the terms and conditions of that loan. If these loan covenants fall below this level, then the bank has a right to recall the entire loan. Means if there is a breach of terms and conditions, the bank can bank can demand the loan. Correct now? It means the loan will become payable on demand. And once the loan become payable in demand, as per the Ind AS 1 current liability definition, it will become current liability. Okay, sir? The loan outstanding as on 31st March 2003 was 4.25 crore. The current ratio of ABC Limited was 1:1 and debt equity ratio is 0.5:2. So you can see the terms and condition was not satisfied. State Bank of India sent a notice on 5th April 2003 demanding repayment of loan on account of breach of terms of loan agreement. The financial were signed on 10th May 2003. So of course can I say due to this breach of contract, because breach of contract has happened on or before 31st March. So this loan will be now classified as current liability. Chalega. On receiving the notice, the CFO of ABC Limited negotiated with the bank and ensured to rectify the breach. As a result, on 25th April 2003 means before approval of financial statement, the bank has agreed not to recall the loan and allowed the company to achieve the contracted current and debt equity ratio by 2005. So it means a grace period has been given for rectification which is more than 12 months. So as per Ind AS 1 requirement, as per Ind AS 10 requirement, Ind AS 1 read with Ind AS 10, can I say, because the agreement has been done before approval of financial statement. So now the bank has agreed not to demand payment and allowed a grace period of more than 12 months to rectify that breach. Therefore now it will be classified as what? Non-current liability, and this will be considered as what? Adjusting event. Chalega, as per Ind AS 10 and read with Ind AS 1 also. ABC Limited has inventory of raw material of Y of rupees 10,000 unit as on 31st March 2004 with the carrying amount of rupees 100 each. So as on 31st March 2004, correct? The current market value of the raw material is rupees 95. So market value means replacement cost has been given of the raw material. ABC Limited will use the raw material to manufacture component for the customer. The conversion cost for making the finished goods would be 130 each. You can the total cost price of finished goods will be 100 plus 130, that is 230. ABC Limited estimated cost to completion and sale of rupees 50. So they have given estimated selling expense and selling price for the component is estimated to be 290. So 290 minus 50, NRV become 240. So you can see the finished goods is expected to sold at more than what cost price. Therefore raw materials should be valued at cost price, not at replacement cost. The cost price 100, it will be 10,000 into 100. That will be the carrying amount of the raw material. Understood? Yes, sir. ABC Limited sold a machinery jack for rupees 900,000 to a new customer. To get into long-term relationship with the customer, the terms of sale also include an after-sale service to be provided for the next 3 years free of cost. So it has been given free of cost. The company also sell the sales service contract separately, where the customer buy it after an initial warranty period of 100,000. So this becomes standalone selling price of sales service. Correct now. So this become the standalone selling price of after sales service. So standalone selling price of the machinery is 900. So we can allocate the consideration received transaction price was 900 in this ratio. Correct now. We can allocate, and then we recognize the corresponding revenue as per Ind AS 115. Analyze the transaction mentioned above. Let us read the MCQ now. How the long-term loan from State Bank of India has to be classified in financial for the year ended 31st March 2003 in case ABC Limited has not negotiated with the bank for rectification of breach. So it will be current financial liability. Option number B is correct. After negotiation with the State Bank of India, how the long-term loan has to be classified in the financial for the year ended 31st March 2003, so it will be non-current financial liability. Option number C is correct. Chalega. At what value raw material Y be measured in the books of account as per applicable Ind AS? So it will be 10,000 into 100. So the option number C will be correct. Option number C will be correct. So it will be of course 1,000. Chalega. How should the revenue should be recognized in the books of account for the sale of machinery? So you can see the 900 will be allocated in which ratio? 900 is to 100, this ratio. So 900 into 900 divided by 1000 is equal to 810, and the transaction price allocated to what? The after sales service will be 90. So which option is correct? I think option number D. 810,000 is to be recognized in the year of sale and 90,000 to be spread over next 3 years. So option number D is correct. Let's see the answer. So you can see point number 1, option number B is correct. Point number 2, option number B, this is not correct. You can see I have said what? Non-current financial liability. So in this case, whenever the grace period is more than 12 months, then as per Ind AS 1, it will be always what? It will be always what? Non-current financial liability as per adjusting event. I think the answer has been given as per international accounting standard. There is a carve out in this. So from my point of view, the answer will be non-current financial liability, not current financial liability. So of course this is wrong option given. Correct? You can change it. It will be non-current financial liability. Point number 3, option number C is correct. Point number 4, option number D is correct. Got this point? So you can correct it because this is not correct as per the requirement of Ind AS 10 also and as per Ind AS 1 also. Got this point? Have you understood? Let me check. The grace period is more than 12 months or less than 12 months. So you can see they have given that it should be achieved by 2005, and right now we are on 31st March 2003, 2004, 2005. It is more than 12 months. Got this point? Yes sir, we are correct. Have you understood? So discussion of this MTP case study 1 has been done. This is our case study number 20, our case study number 29. Done. We'll meet in the next video with one more case study of MTP only. Okay, till then, bye bye. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.